Hi there, and welcome to Spainguru. One of the most important factors to consider before moving to Spain is how the weather is in the place where you intend to move to. So I'm going to show you today a very interesting tool. It's called weatherspark.com. That helps you understand how the weather is in the different cities in Spain, and with the possibility of comparing the different cities in Spain between themselves and any other city in the world that has data of the weather. So I'm going to show you right now how this website works. So first of all, we're going to have here find city or airport. Okay, so for example, we'll start with Barcelona. Here, Barcelona, Spain, and it's gonna show me the information about Barcelona. If we press here compare, for example, we can add other cities. Let's add, for example, Madrid. We can add Valencia. We can add Malaga, for example, and another city, for example, in the north of Spain. Yeah. Now, for example, we want to add New York. Yes, New York City, right? You can add up to 6 different cities, but let's keep only the Spanish cities that I added here. Maybe it's a bit complex, but this is, of course, the different temperatures, the maximum temperature and the lowest temperature for all those cities. And as you go with the mouse on, you can see that it is divided in different seasons. And if I press, for example, here, March, April, May, if I push the button here, it will just do a zoom in, right? We can then go back to the full year here. Super interesting. So now you can see, for example, that Madrid, which is the green one, has the highest top temperature and close to the lowest. So it has a very big difference between the temperatures, right? And for example, Malaga is very narrow, 21, 28. Yes, for example, in this part of the chart. So this is very interesting to compare two cities, you know, or more cities. Here you have all the tables, okay, and this is super interesting as well. You can see even by the time of the day and how the temperatures are during the day and in the different months. Yes, it's so crazy how much data we can find in this website. Chances for clearer skies. As you can see, Malaga is ranking on the top, Valencia second, yes, and Bilbao is the lowest, it's in the north, it is rainier, right? These are the chances of blue skies. Daily chance of precipitation, yes, as you can see, Bilbao also is more rainy. Then we have Barcelona, yes, and Malaga, it is absolutely dry during the summer, which is absolutely true, but then it goes up during the winter. So we have average monthly rainfall, and it's interesting that you also get the definitions here of the charts that you get, because some of these KPIs, let's say, are a bit not easy to understand, but it's so well explained. You can download the data as well. Hours of daylight, let's see here. Chance of muggy conditions. You're like, what is muggy conditions? Muggy, oppressive, miserable. So it's like wet, humid, right? So you can see that Valencia actually is much more humid than Barcelona, for example, and much more than Malaga. These are also things to consider if you don't like this kind of weather, right? Average wind speed. You can see that Bilbao in the winter gets really windy. Then we have average water temperature. Of course, if you like to go to the beach and you want to have a splash on the beach, you need to understand this. Bilbao is 22 degrees. And Valencia is the hottest, 26. It's in the Mediterranean, very close to Barcelona. Yes, and here you have the map. Here you can see exactly where they are. Tourism score, which is so interesting, favors clear, rainless days with perceived temperatures between 18 and 27. So you can see Malaga ranks very high, but then Bilbao in the summer ranks high, except that the rest of the year doesn't rank very high. Beach pool score, growing season, if you plan to grow vegetables and stuff, how that works. Growing degree days, average growing degree days accumulated over the course of a year. Yes, average daily incident shortwave solar energy. There's so much stuff here. For example, if we had to, for example, compare Valencia with London, here, right? Here you can see Valencia and London, the temperatures. So before moving, this is something that you can use. And of course, if you are from the US and you prefer to see this, you have Fahrenheit degrees in a different language, etc. And you can also use the map. Yes, for example, now we are London and Valencia, but for example, you are not moving to those big cities. Maybe you are moving to a little city close to in Andalusia, for example, yes, Morón de la Frontera, next to Seville, yes, you can also add in the map, yes, because in a big city, for example, maybe you have several places in that city where you can take those temperatures from, no? This is Weather Spark. I think it's a very, very interesting tool that you should use as part of your investigation before moving to Spain, so you know exactly what to expect based on data.
Oh, and one more thing. Apparently YouTube says you're gonna love watching this video right here. I think you should watch it.